Good morning, friends. It's Nancy, and it's Sunday, the 11th of September. I thought I would start with a bit of a thrift haul, estate sale haul. So yesterday I went across the board. We never made it as far as Buffalo. It was mostly like Lewiston, Grand Island, Niagara. That's it. So one of the things I picked up that I'm excited to do some experimenting with, it's called lens paper. Now I gotta make sure I get the actual lens paper because there's like little pieces of tissue in between. So it's actually paper, but it's so thin, it's like fabric. Isn't that neat? So the purpose of this paper is to clean like microscope lenses, camera lenses, that kind of thing. Some of the back is, I was going to say some of the back is a little more colored, but it's not. It's the tissue paper, which of course I'm also going to enjoy. It's very yellowed. It's almost like fabric too, but this is even thinner. So I'm going to be playing with this a little bit this week, I think. I'll try dyeing it. I find it a little too white, but wouldn't it make like great ruffles? Because it just lays down. It'll be interesting to see how it tears. Dare I? It tears right along the grain line. I don't think it's going to tear this way. Yeah, it's going to need help to tear across the grain. Yeah, it's going to be fun stuff. Have to revisit that. Isn't the packaging great? It's purple. Get in there, you. Got some stuff that's not books. And not necessarily. Wouldn't it have been great if this did have cellophane tape in it? Wah, wah. It was actually full of nails and washers and nuts. I don't even know why I bought it, but it was irresistible to me. And this was also in the basement. And it's a lunchbox. It's missing the strap, or the handle would have clipped through here. But I love it. Got to be cleaned up, but there. So the purpose of that is to match, I guess. I got a toolbox. I was looking for a toolbox for my car so that I have stuff for when I'm out in the community working handy. I sometimes get asked for weird things. So I was looking for a plastic toolbox. I found one and it was full of crafting stuff. It had thread in it. I did keep some of the thread. Look at this one. This one is Aunt Lydia's. Aunt Lydia. Oh no! Now I'm gonna have Handmaid's Tale on my mind all day. Aunt Lydia's carpet and button thread, and it's beautiful. That is going to be so cool for tying on things. Strong and smooth. So I kept that for sure. Not exactly a fabric, but it's an older tape measure. And some cheesecloth. At one, I only went to 2 estate sales. At one estate sale where I got the lens paper and some other papers, the girl who was checking people out was sorting cards, and I saw these ones, and she went through my stuff. She says, "Oh, $11," and I said, "Oh, okay, I'd happily pay that if you'll give me some of those cards." And she said, "No way, I'm not giving them to you. I collect this kind of stuff." So she went through them. It was the pictures on this side that she was interested in more than the snowman. So these were doubles. She had these ones, so she gave those to me. She didn't care anything about the flashcards. And then these ones, this is from New York's World Fair, 1961 to 63. And it has different geographic places, I guess. Thailand Pavilion. Oh, it would have been places at the World Fair. Hall of Education, Port Authority, lots of Thailand Pavilion, Sudan Pavilion, and New York State Pavilion. Oh. Huh, interesting. I got this one shoe clip. It's very interesting looking. Like even the back of it's all carved with little flowers, and looks like a goblet of some kind. I thought that was interesting. Might, hold a closure or something. One tiny little... Oh, I guess they would have used this as a Christmas ornament. There's a piece of wire, or not wire, but like filament through it. So it does look like a snowflake, but it's not starched hard enough. It's not starched. Well, I won't be using it for that purpose. So let's cut that filament out before I melt it by ironing this. Got a couple hankies. Isn't this one beautiful? With this is tatting as well as that, and it's just these tiny little floral motifs in a variegated pattern, and then tatting all around the edge. Very, very fine. That one has an applique leaves and blossoms, and this one has an overall pattern. That's pretty. It's white in the center and then cream on the outside. I like that. It's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Books. This one I will never get into the whole, yeah, it's bigger than camera. But most of it is single-sided architecture, and it's heavy paper and it's creamy. And it's just different architecture details. Staircases. So this is, What would you call that? I don't know what I'd call that. And then near, that's beautiful, near the front of the book, it does have some text. So this one's talking about ionic columns, Doric columns, and everything's got like the older type of spelling and so I was happy to find that. That was $2 at the thrift store. I only got 3 books while I was at estate sales yesterday. I didn't get it very much at the estate sales at all. But this one is an older book and has some Christmas songs, but mostly, ooh, one called The Ferns. The Ferns. The Chickadee. Summer. Spring. 1896. Oh, that might be the copyright of that song. Nope, copyright 1896. Boston, Massachusetts. Homeschool and kindergarten. I love that. Look at this old guy. I dropped it and some pages fell out. Oh, maybe some more pictures in here. Nothing very beautiful, but I couldn't resist him. And then this, look at this. This book is owned by $1905. Aw, the 3 bears. Red Riding Hood. These I got at the thrift store. This one is a little Latin. So the titles are in English, but then the little paragraph is in Latin. So I'm guessing this is a lot of Fables, maybe. This one I got for the cover. It needs a lot of help, but it's spectacular. Look how dirty it is. So this was a library book. So it was like part painted here, and then the call letters written in a white ink. So it has the rules of the library. The library was only open Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 2 to 5, and then 7 to 9. And it's Spanish explorers. It's pretty much falling apart, but oh, wrong way. And then this one, Child's History of England. Again, this was a cover thing. Look at the spine. I don't know if I'll ever get to this. There's no illustrations. This is no date. There's King Charles I. What else did I get? I don't see anything else here. I'm just looking around me. So that's my little thrifty estate saley haul. So now I have things I gotta put away, clearly. What have I got going on? I want to do some crafting today after I get this video published. I think I've got 3 journals on the go, so I think I'll work on those. All right, thanks so much for joining me this morning. Hope your weekend is going great. Talk to you soon.